It's early morning, January 19th, 1991. High above the deserts of Iraq, two American F-15C Eagles slice through the cold air, engines humming at the edge of combat readiness. Leading the formation is Captain Cesar Rico Rodriguez, with his wingman Captain Craig Mole Underhill close behind. Their mission: provide air cover for a 36-plane strike package targeting key Iraqi military infrastructure near Baghdad. Behind them, waves of F-16s plunge toward the earth, releasing 2,000-pound bombs that tear through ammunition depots with thunderous eruptions. The sky erupts with fire and debris. The pilots expect a counterattack, missiles, flak, maybe radar locks. But today, Iraq has something else in store. From deep inside Iraqi territory, radar operators pick up the American strike force. The order is given. 2 pairs of MiG-29 Fulcrums, Baghdad's most advanced fighters, are scrambled. These Soviet-made jets had largely avoided direct combat, waiting for the perfect moment. That moment has arrived. AWACS, America's Airborne Radar Command Center, crackles in Rico's headset. Rico, you've got 2 bogeys. First contact, bearing 040, range 35. Second, bearing 340, range 65. Copy that. We'll engage the closer target, Rico replies. The F-15s break formation, angling toward the nearest threat. Their onboard radars sweep the sky. On the radar display, a single return. But then, on Rico's radar warning receiver, his RWR, another shape appears. "I'm being painted, MiG-29, he mutters. "I see it," Mole confirms. The battle is on. The Iraqi jets are closing fast. All 4 fighters, modern 4th-generation machines, are now locked in what can only be described as a supersonic joust. Rico arms an AIM-7 Sparrow missile, a radar-guided weapon with a deadly reputation. But the Iraqis are clever. They dive low, hugging the terrain to vanish into the ground clutter, trying to disappear from the American radar. But Rico's radar is better than that. The fuzzy contact splits, now clearly 2 separate jets. "Gotcha," he says, locking one target. But the Fulcrums have another trick. They bank hard and fly perpendicular to the F-15s. It's a well-known blind spot in the Eagles' radar cone. Targets moving sideways often vanish. Just like that, the radar screen goes blank. "Lost them," Rico grumbles. But he knows the game now. The MiGs are toying with them, maneuvering just outside lethal range, staying invisible, keeping that 12-mile gap, dragging them out farther and farther. Then, new tension builds. Rico's RWR lights up again. Not just a couple of detections this time, but a whole array. It's not just fighters anymore. They've been lured toward a minefield of surface-to-air missiles, Baghdad's most heavily defended airspace. SA-2s, SA-3s, and the lethal SA-6 Gainfuls, all armed and ready. Rico instantly realizes the Iraqi plan. They're pulling us into a SAM kill zone. He could break off. He should break off. But behind them, the strike package is still in play. If he disengages, those F-16s will be wide open to a MiG attack. Rico makes a bold call. "Hold position. Keep the MiGs busy until the strike's complete. Then we get out." They press on, defying logic and risking their lives to buy seconds. Seconds that might save dozens of Allied aircraft. But the Iraqis aren't done yet. While Rico and Mole focus on the 2 Fulcrums ahead, a 3rd MiG-29 is racing in from their flank, completely silent. No radar, no warning, slipping through the side like a ghost. AWACS operator Mark White, now watching from outside his assigned airspace, notices the 3rd contact. The F-15s aren't reacting. The new MiG is inside 18 nautical miles, well within missile range. White hesitates. He's not supposed to interfere, but the silence from the F-15s is unbearable. At 14 miles, he breaks protocol. "Pop-up contact, bearing 330, 13 miles. The call is just in time. Rico hears it, immediately jettisons his external fuel tanks, and yanks his jet into a sharp climbing turn. Vapor trails streak off his wings as he pivots to face the new threat. Now the 3rd MiG appears on radar. 8 miles. Close. Dangerously close. The Iraqi pilot, still flying blind without radar, finally powers up his targeting system. Rico's aircraft is now lit up on the MiG's display. Rico's own RWR screams, "Lock! MiG devade set devet!" Still, Rico doesn't shoot. The rules of engagement are clear. All targets inside 10 miles must be visually identified before firing, just in case it's a stealthy American F-117. "Mole, run IFF. I need a positive ID now," Rico barks. But there's no time. The Iraqi pilot has a lock and is ready to fire. Rico reacts instantly, flips his jet inverted, and dives at Mach speed, flares and chaff filling the air. But the MiG holds the lock. The American pilot is now plunging toward the Earth, desperately trying to shake the missile. Mole, meanwhile, finally gets a confirmation. The bogey is hostile. "Cleared hot," the call comes in. Without hesitation, Mole fires. "Fox 1, aim 7 Sparrow away." The missile tears through the air, its seeker tracking the MiG with deadly precision. In a matter of seconds, a white flash lights up the sky. The MiG is gone. Rico pulls out of the dive, heart pounding, systems clear. The skies over Baghdad are momentarily silent. Thanks to their nerve, teamwork, and tactical skill, the American Eagles not only survived an ambush but protected the strike force and overcame one of the most dangerous air traps of Desert Storm. This wasn't just a dogfight. It was a masterclass in modern aerial warfare, and one of the most legendary air-to-air encounters of the Gulf War. Like what you saw? Subscribe for more epic stories of air combat, military strategy, and cutting-edge technology. Hit the bell so you never miss a mission. What battle or aircraft should we cover next? Drop your requests in the comments below.